Hatikizire pamenepo ndemanga ine ndi Janet Kazimu zomwe anenaso Alice nzoti nthawi imeneyo di ulwazi bambo mene amafula uchi wawo ngati kuononga chilengedwe komanso kuphaso njuchi akafula uchiwo samapindula chifukwa mangodyedwa msika kunalibe chilichonse sichimapindula fatiwo akangodya mwina abweretsa kudya ndekuti tikadyamo palibe chimene mapindula komano ife pano zimene titayamba kupanga za ming'oma tikakolola timapindula olo ana athu akuthandizika komanso mabanja athu. Nalanga ndine Alice Mposa kwathu ndikuno kumkhuzi Bay kwa Mwanyama mfumu yayikulu ndanankumba. Ifeyo monga tikulu tikuyamikira pa gulu lathuli makamaka kubwera kwa ulimi umene wa njuchi chifika kale lonse kunalibe ife azimayi kupeza nawo gawo lolima za ming'oma. Ndeno kusintha kwa nyengo kwapezekana kuti ife lero tinawo gulu lomafula uchi azibambo kale ndi amene anali patsogolo fula uchi pokafula uchi amatenga muni moto amapita nawo pa mtengo ngati yapo akafula wani amaononga chilengedwe mtengo uja amaudula tu njuchi zija amaziotcha zonse zimafa pamene paja kusanya zaona kuti phindu silimaoneka koma chilengedwe chimasokonekera kubwera kwa beli kwatichotsa pena kutika pena ife takunyadirani lero tili pena moti sindipitize zambiri apitize sonda anzangawa zikomo kwambiri.
Yeah, so actually my name is Geoffrey Manasseh. I born and grew up in Mwanyama village, Tienankumba, to be known as Mkhuzi Bay community. Yeah, so I can confirm that I born some years back, whereby I grew up with the same audience of my sisters, my mothers, brothers, and fathers around. Actually, when we were young, we had a time to balance up how tough our mothers are doing in the community and our fathers are doing in the community. But balancing of economic factor has been very challenging in the community. To the context that I know a lot of people who drop out school because of the support. I know my own friends who didn't manage to go to school. They had all the wisdom, intelligence, they born with high ideas, but it wasn't very easy for them to go to school. And for us, it was just a slight chances whereby some people put their resources for us to go to school. Now, coming to this issue of beekeeping, as we were growing up, we were trying to look for the better way to explore the chances of doing whatever it takes for the women to go back to school or to do something which might sustain their lives in the community. We tried so many things, like the testimony you got from the team. We have been planting trees, trying to look into the fishing and all these things, but at last we realized there is other thing which is happening with men only, while women can even do it better. So after registering the organization of Mkhuzi Bay Utali Club way back in 2015, we have been trying to look for the better way, how can we get sponsors to different sectors. We try to go for tree planting, we try to go for women empowerment, so many things around. But finally, we discover the better way of doing bee farming. So it's these women. I really surprised when I see these women. And I really surprised indeed. because when they come back to the community and say, okay, we can do beekeeping, including myself, I wasn't be comfortable enough because it was the duty for the men to go to harvesting the bee. But they really convinced us because they shared the good example, how men are destroying trees to harvest the honey, how men are using fire to kill bees, how men are using axe and so many things which might destroy the nature. But women decided to use different way of having beekeeping. They decided to have beehives, to keep the bees. Then all of us, we were so amazing to see, maybe I think this might be a workable call. Then we put a proposal to SAFSE where we received a grant to buy beehives and smoker. It was a small grant, of course, but it brought a huge impact because that's the ignition of the project we had. We tried to set the hives. I think, if I'm not wrong, we started with 10 hives by then. Then the women themselves trying to managing their team, training. We got the training from national parks, Malawi national parks, so many things around us. But I can confirm finally that we have enough hives, now heading to, if I'm not wrong, 20, 30 hives. They manage themselves, they're harvesting honey, they are selling their honey. They have been trying to also to look for the better way of making wax, to make the candles and the house polish. But it wasn't going that way because we still need some trainings to go for, far from there. We are in a space whereby it's very few people or few individuals who have resources. All of us, we are struggling to manage in life. But with courage, power, togetherness, network, oneness, and solidarity we are having in the community, I can amplify what women are saying. Let's have an extra support of hives so that we can at least manage to have more than what we have.
Yeah, to the big audience around the world, I wanted to sincerely thank Mr. Keith Anderson, who is a brother, father, mentor, a very close person who used to monitor and help me, holding me hand, supporting me mentally, and also encourage me in different ways. Thank you very much, Mr. Keith. And furthermore, thanks Reverend Berry Bra. Berry has been a sister to me, and since 2015 we have been working together, supporting me. I talk to her openly like a sister, so I'm very much happy to also thank them on the big audience that without them we could have not even known, we could have not produced this video, as we are very far corner of the world, and almost nobody, if I go for the percentage, knows us in Malawi. So it takes your courage, it takes sincerely your words. Let me put in that way that your words has been very sweeter than honey in my heart. And you have been energizing. And sometimes when I close my eyes, I feel like you have touched my soul. So thank you very much, Keith. Thank you very much, Berry. Bye-bye.